The first problem, you're given a house in Hicksville, New York, and the house is for sale for $499,000. Taxes are $86.78, and we're given two banks that are offering us a mortgage. And we want to purchase this house. We agree on a price of $479,000. Just because a house is for sale at a certain amount, you can make an offer, and then if the person selling the house accepts your offer, that's how much the house will actually cost. So in this case, the house was on sale for $499,000, but we're paying $479,000. And we have two different banks that are offering us mortgage. Both are for 30 years. Bank 1 requires a 20% down payment with a 4.75% interest rate. Bank 2, a 15% down payment with a 5.25% interest rate. And what we need to do is we need to try to figure out which of the two banks offers us the better deal. Which of the two banks has you paying less interest over the 30-year mortgage. So we're going to have to actually calculate two different mortgage payments based on the information, see which one offers us less interest, and then using that better offer, figure out how much the final monthly payment is going to be, including these taxes. So let's start off with Bank 1. Remember, the house is $479,000. That was the agreed price. And we need a 20% down payment, so we're going to multiply it by 0.20. So here the down payment for Bank 1 is $95,800. And make sure you're including your pictures in this video lesson. Now we need to try to figure out in Part B how much money we're mortgaging. Well, the house was $479,000. We put a $95,800 down payment on the house. So remember, you always subtract that down payment from the selling price. So here we're mortgaging $383,200. So that's how much money we're actually borrowing from the bank. We're buying the house for $479,000, but we're borrowing $383,200. So that's the value that we're going to use to answer letter C, the monthly mortgage payment. Remember the formula for mortgage. The monthly payment is going to be the M, the amount of money you're mortgaging, so the $383,200 times 1 plus. For Bank 1, our interest rate was 4.75%. So we're going to move the decimal point 2 places to the left, so it's going to be 0.0475. So it's going to be 1 plus 0.0475 over 12. Raised to the 12 times y. Well, these mortgages are for 30 years, so 12 times 30th power. Times another r over 12, so 0.0475 over 12. All over, again, the parentheses, 1 plus 0.0475 over 12. Raised to the 12y, 12 times 30th power. And then we're going to take away 1. So take a moment and then include your calculator picture in this space on the video lesson, and let's figure out Bank 1's monthly payment without taxes. So here's my calculator shot. Mine's highlighted in yellow, so yours shouldn't be. What I always do, since the formula has you starting off with M, the amount of money that you mortgaged, and that was the most recent thing I did in my calculator, I always tell my calculator, okay, the M, I go second and then negative for the previous answer. So that's my M, and then I type in the rest. Here the monthly payment for the Bank 1 is $1998.95. Now what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out which bank of these two has the better deal, which bank has you paying less interest. So the way we calculate the interest is we're going to take the monthly payment. We're going to take the $1998.95. We multiply it by 12 since we're making 12 payments a year per month. Then we're going to multiply it by 30 since we're paying the mortgage over 30 years. So you always take your monthly mortgage payment, multiply it by 12 and then by 30. That means you're going to be paying the bank back over the 30 years the $719,622 that you see right here. But then you always subtract how much money you're mortgaging. You always subtract your M value. So here's the key number for this part. In interest, you're going to be paying the bank back for Bank 1 $336,422. So that's going to be the key number that we need to answer this question. We're going to have to, in a moment, calculate all of Bank 2's information, and then we're going to be looking to see which of the two banks has us paying less interest. So here's the interest for Bank 1. Now we're going to go through the process for the second offer for Bank 2. Bank 2 requires a 15% down payment. So here we're going to, for part E, to calculate the down payment, we're going to do 15% of the selling price. So 15% of $479,000, so 0.15 times 479,000. So for Bank 1, your down payment's going to be $71,850. So there's your down payment. Letter F for this Bank 2. We'll take the $479,000, the selling price of the house. We'll subtract our down payment, the $71,850. So how much money you're mortgaging, how much money you're borrowing from Bank 2 is $407,150. So that's going to be our M value in our mortgage formula. The interest rate R for Bank 2 is 5.25, so we'll move the decimal point 2 to the left. So here we're going to have 0.0525. So now let's figure out the monthly payment that Bank 2 would require if we went with them. So we have our M, the 407,150, times parentheses 1 plus R over 12, 1 plus 0.0525 over 12, raised to the 12 times Y, 12 times 30th power, times another R over 12, so times 0.0525 over 12. All over, we repeat the parentheses, 1 plus 0.0525 over 12, raised to the 12y, 12 times 30th power, take away 1. Take a minute, enter that expression into your calculator, and figure out what the monthly payment is going to be for Bank 2. So here, Bank 2, the monthly payment, not including taxes, is $22.48. And then the 7 kicks the 9 up to 0 and kicks the 2 up to 3. So $2,248.30. Letter F, how much in interest? We'll take the $22.48.30. You multiply it by 12 since you're making 12 monthly payments, and then again by 30 since you're making the payments over the 30 years. So here over the 30 years, you're paying the bank back $809,388. But you mortgaged $407,150. So you always take this product, how much you pay the bank back total, then you subtract the M, how much you're mortgaging. So here you're paying the bank back $402,238 in interest. And that's going to be the number that we're using in this question, because that's how much interest we are paying if we went with Bank 2's offer. So here we need to figure out in letter I which bank offers you the better deal. Well, Bank 1, we're paying $336,422 in interest. Bank 2, we're paying over $400,000 in interest. So here, if we're saying the better deal, meaning you pay less interest, here we're going to be going with bank number 1, because it has less interest that you're paying. Now we need to try to figure out in part J, now including the taxes, how much is the monthly payment going to be to the bank, which in this case we're using Bank 1. So I brought back the key information. Bank 1, the payment per month was $1998.95. The taxes for the house were $86.78. Now remember, the taxes are always given to you per year. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take the $86.78, that's per year, divided by 12, because you're going to break up the payments over the 12 months. Those 12 months. So now we're going to calculate per month how much the taxes are. So here the taxes per month are going to be $7.23 and then 17 cents. So we'll take that and now we'll add it to the $1998.95 for the monthly mortgage payment, which means going with this better deal, going with Bank 1, the monthly payment is going to be $2,722.12. Now, problem 2, this is an interesting problem. Here they're giving you 2 different houses. One in Massapequa. The house is for sale for almost $600,000, $579,999. Taxes are $7,400. The other house, North Baldwin, the house is for sale for $429,000, but taxes are much higher, $15,500. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be purchasing one of the 2 houses. The bank that you're going with has a 30% down payment, 4.25% interest. We're going to figure out for each of the houses how much is the monthly payment including the taxes. Here we have this Massapequa house, which is almost $600,000, but the taxes are $7,500. The Baldwin house, it's $429,000, but the taxes are almost double. The taxes are $15,500. So let's start off with the Massapequa house first and try to calculate all the information that we need. So with the Massapequa house, we need a 30% down payment. So we're going to be doing 30% of the $599,999. So we're going to go 0.30 times the $599,999. So here for the Massapequa house, the down payment is going to be $179,999, and it's 0.7, so it's going to be and 70 cents. How much money are you mortgaging? Well, you're going to take the $599,999, and you always subtract your down payment, so the $179,999.70. So here, how much money you're mortgaging for the Massapequa house is going to be $419,999.30. So that's how much money we're mortgaging, that's how much money we're borrowing, that's what M is going to be in our mortgage formula. Now to calculate the monthly payment for the Massapequa house, let's plug into this mortgage formula. So the M is going to be the $419,999.30. The interest rate R is going to be 4.25%. So we'll move the decimal point 2 places to the left. So R is going to be 0.0425. And then Y, the years, is going to be 30. So we're going to plug in here our M, so that 419,999.30, parentheses 1 plus R over 12, so 1 plus 0.0425 over 12, raised to the 12 times Y, 12 times 30th power, times another R over 12, so 0.0425 over 12, all over the parentheses again, 1 plus 0.0425 over 12, raised to the 12 times 30th power, and then take away 1. Take a moment, enter this expression into your calculator. So we'll plug this in and figure out how much the bank is charging for the Massapequa house, not including taxes. In order to save some typing, since the last calculation I did on my calculator was how much money I'm mortgaging, I always go before the parentheses and just go second and then the negative button for the previous answer. Just saves me a little bit of time, not much. So here, this house, the monthly payment is $2,066.14. How much in interest are you paying? Well, we're going to take the $2066.14. I'm going to multiply it by 12 and then by 30. 12 because we're making monthly payments. 12 per year over the 30 years. And then we'll take that and we'll subtract the $419,999.30 that we're borrowing. And that's going to tell us how much in interest we're going to be paying. So here in interest, $323,811.10. Again, make sure you're including all of these calculator pictures, all of your work on this video lesson. And then now we're going to have to figure out how much the payment is going to be, including the taxes. Here you were told the taxes were $7,400, and remember, that's always per year. So what we're going to do is we're going to calculate how much that's going to be per month. We'll take the $7,400 divided by 12. So this Massapequa house, per month, you're looking at $616.67. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that and we're going to add the monthly mortgage payment, so the $2,066.14. So here, if you decide to go with this Massapequa house, you're going to be paying $2,682.81. So that's going to be our key number. We're trying to see which of these two houses is the better deal, so which one has the lower total monthly payment. So now let's go to the other house and calculate all of its information. So for the North Baldwin house, it's $429,000. So to figure out Part A, the down payment, the bank is requiring, again, the same bank, the 30% down payment. So we'll do 30% of the $429,000. So 0.30 times 429,000. So this North Baldwin Bank house, its down payment is going to be $128,700. Well, the house was $429,000. We're giving a $128,700 down payment. So how much money we're mortgaging, how much money we're borrowing, is going to be $300,300. Again, make sure you're including your calculator pictures, your work on this assignment. Notice my calculator is highlighted in yellow, so yours shouldn't be. So now let's go through the mortgage payment for this Baldwin house. Remember, the interest rate R was 4.25%. So our R value, once we move the decimal point 2 to the left, is 0.0425. M, the amount of money we're mortgaging, is the $300,300. And Y for these mortgage questions, unless they tell you otherwise, is going to be 30. So M, 300,300, times 1 plus R over 12, 1 plus 0.0425 over 12, raised to the 12 times Y, 12 times 30th power, times another R over 12, so 0.0425 over 12, all over the 1 plus 0.0425 over 12, raised to the 12y, 12 times 30th power, take away 1. So this is the expression we need to enter into our calculator. And if you're getting good with these questions, what you could always do is just go back to the last time you copied the mortgage formula, highlight it, press enter, and then just simply change the M value, change the R values to match whatever offer you're calculating. So you can do a lot of copying and pasting once you have the mortgage formula typed in once on your calculator. But take a moment, enter that expression is, and let's figure out how much this house's monthly payment is going to be, not including taxes. So here, this North Baldwin home is $1,477.30 a month. Now to figure out that house's interest, take the $1,477.30, multiply it by 12, and then again by 30. And then take that value and subtract your M, subtract your 300,300 to determine how much in interest you're paying over the 30 years for this Baldwin house. So here in interest, you're paying $231,528. And now we're going to figure out, including the taxes, how much this Baldwin payment is going to be. The taxes, they told you, for this Baldwin house are $15,500, and again, that's per year. So what we'll do is we'll take the $15,500 and divide it by 12 to figure out how much the taxes are then per month. So per month, the taxes are $1,291.67. We'll take that and now we'll add the monthly mortgage payments, the $1,477.30, which means if you decide to go with this North Baldwin house, per month, you're paying $2,768.97. So that's how much you pay in the North Baldwin house. So Massapequa versus Baldwin, and here it looks like, even though the house was a lot more money, including the taxes, the Massapequa house has a smaller monthly payment. So here I'm going to say which house is the better deal. It's the Massapequa house because its monthly payment, including taxes, is less. And that's how much taxes play into how much your monthly mortgage payment is for your house.